And it's Ken Kraetzer for Cam Vets Media. We are in Honolulu, Hawaii at the Association of the U.S. Army Conference. Have a chance to visit with our friends from Lockheed Martin and Becky Withrow. And Becky, good to see you. How's the conference been out here in Hawaii for you?
Conference has been great. We've seen a lot of senior Army leadership. It's well supported, and we've had a lot of opportunity to talk with the Army and figure out what their needs of the future are going to be.
Well, Lockheed obviously well known for the F-35 project, many other major projects for the defense industry. Tell us about what you do for the U.S. Army, if you would.
So for the U.S. Army, I do tactical missiles. So offensive weapons, HIMARS, guided MLRS, and the newest one is PRISM. And they are surface-to-surface missiles, so we are increasing range, mobility, and lethality as we go along. HIMARS has done a lot to support the initiative in Ukraine, and it's been very, very successfully used in that environment.
Absolutely, we hear about it on news reports. Tell us a little bit about the history of that product. How long has it been available, and why is it effective?
So HIMARS is the little brother of MLRS. So in the early 1990s, they needed to make it lighter, more mobile, so they put it on a wheeled chassis. It is C-130 transportable, so it goes to a lot of places that other things cannot get to very easily. And as it's gone along, because of its mobility, its survivability, it's easy to use. You can drive it just like a truck. It has the same fire control system as the M270, so if you can fire one, you can fire the other. And then the lethality of the munitions themselves. We've gone anywhere from 70 kilometers out to 500 kilometers, so we've got a lot of range that you can work with in that system.
Very good. We heard about the PRISM capability this morning. Tell us a little bit about that system, if you would.
Sure. PRISM is the next generation surface-to-surface missile. It's designed to replace the Army TACMS missile that goes 300 kilometers. PRISM itself has 2 missiles per pod, whereas a TACMS is 1, so you've doubled the load out, so you've enhanced your logistical situation. And once you did that, then you got the extended range, so now your area of effects is longer. The next generation of PRISM will have a seeker in it, and that will then go after moving and relocatable targets, which will be important for the Pacific environment.
Very good. Obviously, 28 different countries represented at this meeting today. How is it talking with the allied countries?
The allied countries have been great. Several of them have stopped by the booth to look at our systems and learn about them. Some of them actually use them currently. Australia is going to purchase HIMARS and several others. And so we've just enlightened them about the capabilities, and they've all been very appreciative.
Very good. You know, one of the things that we do reports on is engineering and STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. And it's so important to a company like yours. What are some of the science backgrounds that a prospective employee for your company, might want to have?
So we hire a lot of system engineering and mechanical engineers. Engineers are the backbone of everything that we do, right? From a technology perspective, from a system perspective, they're some of the smartest people that I've ever met in my entire life, and we wouldn't be where we are or able to do the things that we do without those people.
Very good. And any other key project you'd like to highlight from Lockheed Martin?
No, we're just continuing to ramp up to meet needs and working with our supply chain to ramp up. And then we're investing IRAD to focus on the next generation. So as a corporation, we're doing everything that we can to make sure the warfighter, soldiers, airmen, Marine, all come home safely.
And I always like to ask guests a little bit about their career. How did you get started in the defense industry?
I interviewed and I my sister knew of an opening, and there you have it. I interviewed, got the job, and here we are.
And having a very successful career at Lockheed Martin, a storied name in American technology and aviation, and serving the U.S. Army. Great to see you.
Very nice to see you. Thank you for your time today.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for Cam Vets Media. We cover cadets, midshipmen, the military, and veterans proudly since 2008, and we're out in Honolulu, Hawaii at the Association of the U.S. Army Conference. Thanks for watching.